Cleanup began today at the old homeless encampment on 11th Street downtown. Residents still have until tomorrow to move all of their belongings. Liam Collins has been following this. Liam, what's the progress on the city's new sanctioned encampment?
Yeah, Greg, city officials tell me about 35 people have either already moved in or plan to move into that new homeless camp on 12th and People Street. That makes the new camp about a quarter full so far. Now the city is turning toward cleaning out the old encampment, then deciding what to do with that space. Chattanooga homeless leaders say they completed the move of their homeless camp to 12th and People Street Wednesday, but several tents closed and piles of trash still fill up the old camp just a few blocks away on 11th Street. The city vacated that site Tuesday over safety concerns.
So the cleanup falls back on us as far as our responsibility, so we're going to move forward at a later date with Public Works to come and clear the site.
Chattanooga Homeless Director Sam Wolf says the city has leased this property from Norfolk Southern. Starting in March, the city started informing residents they had until May 31st to move out because of issues like active gas tanks and people walking on the nearby railroad. Wolf says the city moved that process along Tuesday with no arrests necessary, but there's a long way to go before this property is emptied. Residents were told they had to move all of their belongings out by Thursday.
I think there's still questions, long term, what we want to see for this space. I mean, really, we're renting it. The city is renting it from the railroad on a beautification lease.
The city offered applications for housing or applications for the city's new sanctioned homeless camp. So far, Wolf says the city has received more than 60 applications for housing and is in the process of admitting 35 people to the new camp.
I mean, it's something that we're really being intentional for adding people slowly and deliberately over time with that site. We don't want to just have a mad rush of people go stay there.
A director at the site told Local 3 News they plan to build pavilions and run water lines at the camp, which currently amounts to a parking lot.
But I really, would love to see a larger ecosystem of shelter options exist for folks, right? We don't want to necessarily put all of our eggs in one basket.
A spokesperson for the owner of the property, Norfolk Southern, told me today the railroad company does plan on helping clean out the property once it's been vacated, but both they and city officials said a timeline had not been set on when that may happen. Greg.